From cloud opening and turning into portals, to mysterious sounds that are bound to scare you.
Guys, what is going on?
A mysterious sound heard through parts of Fort Greene, Brooklyn has been driving some people, we are told, crazy.
It's profoundly annoying.
It sounds very much like a resonance, a harmonic resonance.
This video has got everything to leave you stunned.
What is that? What is that?
So tag along for the insane sky sightings that will leave you shocked.
Just look at it. This is freaky.
Stars can be mysterious, but this one truly took everyone's breath away. These people spotted a strange star in the sky. It hovered silently and moved in a straight line, like a rocket zooming through the sky. Not so fast though, and this star wasn't round like other ones. Nope, this one had sharp edges, much like a giant starfish floating in space. Was this a spaceship from another world, bringing aliens closer to Earth? Or was it a sign that something special was coming? Tell us what you guys think in the comment section down below. Midnight Mysteries. When everyone was fast asleep, something strange happened. In the quiet night, a big spaceship lifted off the ground. But it didn't just fly away. Rather, it was moving like it knew exactly where to go. It was all black, with little lights blinking, as it moved silently through the dark. Some people thought it might have had an alien on board, maybe one that was coming to visit Earth. Now the question is whether they were just visiting or planning something far more sinister. After a while, the spaceship flew away into the night though, going far, far away, while the world stayed quiet and still down below. The Frisbee UFO. A plane was flying high above in the sky when it stumbled upon an amazing sight. A Frisbee-like UFO appeared in broad daylight. This UFO was thin, but absolutely giant, moving quickly as if it had somewhere important to be. It shone brightly under the sunlight, with its sleek black surface resembling a giant magnet. These strange connections to other worlds are very real, and this sighting proved it. Each day, more people reported seeing these UFOs, leaving everyone stunned. Was it evidence that extraterrestrial life may very well exist? Tell us what you guys think. Creepy sounds. On June 29th, in the snowy Ural Mountains of Siberia, two brave firefighters walked into a frightening mystery. They heard strange howling sounds bouncing back through the snow-covered forest. Their hearts raced as they whispered to each other, wondering if something creepy hid in the shadows. Could it be a monster, or maybe an alien? Their imaginations ran wild as they looked around, hoping to find the source of the spooky noises. No one believed the old tales of ancient beings returning, but that night, those stories crept back into their minds, yet they never found the source of it all. Humming aliens.
A mysterious sound heard through parts of Fort Greene, Brooklyn has been driving some people, we are told, crazy.
What's the sound?
Humming sounded good if you could see who was humming, right? But what if you heard a strange humming sound and had no idea where it came from? That's exactly what happened in Brooklyn. People began to notice mysterious sounds filling the city, and soon news channels were interviewing locals, all trying to figure out the source of it. Everyone was puzzled. What could be causing this noise? And what for?
What's the sound?
The excitement spread quickly. Neighbors gathered, sharing wild stories and looking at the sky. So the next time you hear a weird sound, remember, maybe aliens just wanted to hum and say hi. Mysterious satellite. You won't believe what people saw. A strange satellite was spotted flying in the sky. It looked like it was shaped like a star, but not quite like it though. It was moving its wings up and down, almost as if it was changing direction with every move. People couldn't help but notice its sharp design and intriguing movements. It was clear that this was no ordinary object. The satellite floated above, as if it was on a special mission or performing some kind of a task. Its presence definitely felt otherworldly, and its true origins still remain a secret. Futuristic craft. When people said the future was here, they truly meant it. A strange craft flew high in the sky. This alien craft had a delta wing shape and looked very cool. Its sleek, smooth design made it seem like something straight out of a movie. The craft had special cloaking technology that made it hard to see, like a magician's trick. You can see. It also had energy shields to protect it and plasma weapons to defend itself if needed. And that's what aliens do, right? It amazed everyone to see that humans are finally making contact with another world. And what could all of this lead to? Trumpet warning. On a sunny day in Israel, something strange happened. A trumpet sound echoed through the air, catching everyone's attention. The wind blew, but this loud trumpet sound was clear and strong. It wasn't just noise. It felt like a warning. Many thought it was a sign about the end of times, maybe. A moment when the world as we know it would change forever. In many beliefs, trumpets signal the end of days, a final moment before great events unfold. The sound was so loud, it made people stop and wonder, could it be something from the heavens? Crazy phenomenon. What started as a peaceful day ended up as an adventure. Everything seemed peaceful until they noticed something odd happening in the sky. There was a dark, floating shape, like a giant crumpled bag, drifting all alone. It didn't seem right at all. The mysterious object was blackish and had nothing supporting it from underneath, just hovering in the air, making it look very creepy. Birds flew all around it, almost like they too were trying to figure out what it was. The birds were going wild, circling the bag, flapping their wings like crazy. But the dark shape didn't float away. It just stayed there, hanging in the sky like it was watching them. Some said it was the mysterious entities that inhabited the deepest parts of the mountains, while others said this thing came from the sky. So, which side are you on? Let me know in the comments section down below. Floating lights.
Oh my god.
My goodness.
What is this?
In the sky over Hampshire, England, something very strange happened. A group of UFOs floated in the air. They made a bright, shiny sight, lined up in a way that looked amazing. There were so many, and it was hard for people to count them because of how bright they were.
There are so many. But what will we do?
Everyone watched in surprise, wondering where these strange things came from and where they were going. Some people thought they were from another planet, while others said they might be drones made by people. This made everyone even more confused. What do you think happened here? Saucer surprise! Have you ever wondered what really goes up in the sky? One day, this helicopter was flying on its usual path when it happened to witness something quite strange. A big, black saucer floating in the air. This round, shiny craft flashed in the sunlight, making everyone who saw it very curious. It looked like the mysterious UFO was following the helicopter above it. This event happened in Russia, but people first started talking about flying saucers a long time ago. In 1947, a pilot named Kenneth Arnold said he saw shiny, round objects flying fast through the sky over Washington state. His story spread quickly, and many people began to wonder what these strange things could be. During that sighting, the helicopter carried the saucer away, as if hiding it. Scientists couldn't figure it out. Was it from space, or just a human-made secret? Cloudy UFO encounter.
What the is that?
A woman was sitting in her car, gazing at the beautiful sky when she spotted something incredible. In a big, fluffy cloud, a massive white flying saucer appeared, glowing brilliantly against the blue. It was unlike anything she had ever seen before. Some experts explained that the bright planet Venus could be mistaken for a UFO, but this sighting felt different. Psychologists even linked alien abduction stories to real experiences that couldn't be easily explained.
That is the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Others talked about strange lights in the sky and mysterious shapes that moved too fast to be planes. In the end, the woman couldn't shake the feeling that what she saw was real. Italy's smoke rings. You won't believe your eyes when you see this. One fine day, people looked up at the sky above the mountains in Italy and saw something truly special. Huge white smoke rings floated in the air, perfectly still. They looked like giant donuts, lined up as if waiting for someone to jump through them. At first, everyone was confused, but as it turns out, natural causes formed these rings. In some places, like volcanic areas, gas and ash can shoot out from vents in the ground, making these perfect circles. It wasn't magic or anything mysterious, just nature doing something cool. So the next time you see something strange in the sky, remember there's usually a simple reason behind it sometimes. Pizza-like UFO. Is it a bird, or is that a plane? Nope. In fact, it was a pizza UFO, folks. Yep, this flying saucer shaped like a pepperoni pizza zoomed through the night sky, with 3 big red circles glowing and 3 tiny white lights flickering. It had more bling than a disco ball. People watched in disbelief as it glided smoothly across the sky. Then, without warning, it shot upwards and disappeared in a flash. While its origin still remains unknown to this day, the strange sight left many wondering what this strange thing could be, and where did it go? Sky secrets. Have you ever looked up at the sky and seen something strange? Something that didn't belong to this world? Well, these people did, and it was a night like no other. 3 big groups of UFOs floated across the sky. They lit up the darkness as if the place belonged to them. When we zoomed in, we could see their strange beauty. What were they? And what were they doing above? Most UFO sightings ended up being things like meteors, shiny planets, or even satellites. But these felt different. They moved through the sky like nothing we had ever seen before. UFOs? Aliens? Who knows? But we believed they were real. Would you believe it if you saw it? Or was this clip enough? Sky Party UFOs.
Aliens? I don't know.
Did you ever think the night sky could throw a party? Well, it sure can. One night, strange flying objects lit up the dark sky like fireworks. People in the city woke up to see this amazing light show. These strange UFOs danced and glided in ways that made everyone gasp in awe of them. And there were so many of these, all twinkling like stars that came down to play. These lights were spaceships from other worlds. If that was true, it meant smart aliens existed out there. And were they there to study us, take notes, or maybe even send a message? What do you think? Mysterious light. A surprising sight appeared outside the window one fateful evening. A UFO floated in the sky, but it wasn't just any UFO, it had some weird giant bulbs. And above those bulbs was a strange holder that flickered fast, spinning like a helicopter's blades. While the sight sparked curiosity, it simply reminded us that there are still many things we don't fully understand about the world. Whether it's an advanced technology or something natural, such events keep us exploring and questioning the unknown. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Trumpet warning. On August 29th, 2013, at 7:30 a.m., strange sounds filled the air in Terrace, BC, Canada. The noise sounded like a trumpet, but no one was sure what it really was. Some said it could have been a train. Others thought it was sharp metal scraping, or maybe an air compressor. People kept trying to figure it out. But what if it was something more? What if it meant the end was near? These horn sounds had always signaled something important. Something extraordinary. Could that have been a warning that everything was about to shift? Only time will tell, right? Strange UFO sighting. A shocking sight was caught on camera by some strangers. A beam of light formed a small ball in the sky, and then it started to move and glide. It looked like lava was about to pour out of it, and it was fast and very clear. At first, the small ball grew bigger, like a giant sun or a UFO, and then in just a few seconds, it got smaller and smaller before being shot upward into the sky. People thought it could be a ball of lightning or some strange fiery orb. These UFO-like balls are rare and not fully understood by humans, leaving many questions about the unknown. Floating Titanic UFO. Didn't the Titanic sink a long time ago? It did, yeah. So what on earth was it doing floating high up in the sky with nothing holding it up? Right in the middle of the day, people on the ground lost their minds, screaming and pointing at the sky. They didn't know what to make of it. Some called it a giant warship kite. But was it really just that? Or was it something else entirely? UFOs had already started showing up more often than before. It felt like the UFOs were putting on a show in the sky, and everyone was watching with big, wide eyes, not knowing what to make of them. Secret UFO base. Ever seen a tiny little alien walking steadily toward a huge spaceship from a secret base? Well, you are about to, because this is what the camera captured. This alien was so small that all we could see was just its head as it took little steps. The spaceship, on the other hand, looked like three big black pancakes stacked together, small, medium, and large. It was quite a strange sight. The little alien stood right beneath the spaceship, looking up, and then suddenly, it vanished into thin air, as if it had never existed in the first place. Right after that moment, the spaceship powered on, making humming sounds before taking off into the sky. It flew away silently, heading towards something unknown, and it did not come back, leaving only the memory of that tiny alien and its strange journey. Mysterious spaceship. The night sky of Oak Cliff, Texas suddenly got lit up, but it wasn't just anything. It was a spaceship. Yep, it shone brightly, almost like a giant star.
What the hell?
The spaceship had a spotlight pointing down as if it was looking for something or someone. People who saw it couldn't believe their eyes. It was as if this spaceship was waiting for someone to come and get picked up. The bright lights made it look like something from the future, shining and strange. It was a weird sight that made everyone feel both excited and a bit scared. It felt like a dream, but all of Ty was happening right before their eyes. Do you think this was evidence of alien life, or could it be something else entirely?
What the hell?
Gigantic spaceship UFO. One beautiful morning, up over the mountains, these people saw something amazing happening that they would remember for the rest of their lives. A gigantic spaceship floating in the sky. It moved quite smoothly, looking unlike anything made by humans. Its shiny body sparkled in the sunlight as if it were made from some special material. The strange thing, though, was that it moved like this thing was made for traveling through space. For a long time, people had shared stories about strange things seen in the sky, including UFOs and mysterious encounters. Some even said they met beings from other worlds and talked to them. With this huge ship hovering above, many began to wonder, could those wild stories actually be true? What do you think? Strange craft. In this next clip, a large spaceship can be seen hovering in the air, but it looked very strange and futuristic. It had a flat, disc-like shape with a central body and mechanical parts hanging below, like landing gears. The design didn't look like any airplane or vehicle people had known before. It seemed like something from a sci-fi movie or a video game. People couldn't help but let their imaginations run wild, picturing what might be inside that otherworldly craft. Was it operated by intelligent beings with technology far beyond ours? Or was it a cleverly disguised creation from our own world, hiding a truth we weren't ready to face yet? All these questions, and no answers as of yet. Dimensional cloud. People believed they were witnessing a portal to another dimension when a strange cloud formation appeared in the sky, looking just like a UFO. But in truth, it turned out to be a lenticular cloud, which had a round, smooth shape. The cloud glowed with a fiery red-orange color, likely from the sunset, making it look very unusual and pretty even. According to the witnesses, this cloud stayed there for more than an hour, while everyone took videos, amazed by its beauty. It had concentric rings, with darker inner layers and bright outer ones, further adding to its mystery. The way it looked made people wonder about aliens and what could be out there. Creepy spaceship. It was a quiet day for this guy when, all of a sudden, it took a terrifying turn. A mysterious object floated in the sky, looking like a big, shiny metal circle.
What the hell, guys? I don't know what I'm seeing here, but just look at it.
It hovered there for a long time. Its glowing sections and detailed design made it seem like something from another dimension. It looked very creepy. The dark center and the complex parts suggested it was a piece of advanced technology, perhaps even from another world. Everyone thought about the possibility that extraterrestrial beings might be observing our Earth, which is a frightening thought.
I don't know what I'm seeing here, but it's just insane. Just look at it. This is freaky.
Creepy howls. Have you ever heard strange noises coming from within the forest? In northwestern Ontario, something really creepy happened. Imagine you were standing in the broad daylight, surrounded by all these tall trees, when suddenly a loud howl breaks the eerie silence. That's what happened to these guys. It sounded like a creature was really angry.
Holy cow.
This noise echoed throughout the jungle, and it felt like the whole place was shaking. The trees trembled, and everyone felt a chill run down their spines. It was the kind of sound that defied all logic and explanation, blurring the lines between the natural and the unknown. What do you think made such a noise? Tell us down below.
Holy cow.
Sky horns. Strange, frightening sounds were heard from the sky.
Guys, what is going on?
People everywhere listened closely, confused and scared. These sounds were not normal. They sounded like loud trumpets, as if coming from somewhere unknown.
It's in fact a worldwide phenomenon, and I'm calling it the worldwide hum.
No one knew where these horns came from, and for what. Rumors spread that these sounds were not just random noises, but they might be carrying a deeper meaning. For many, they felt like a warning, a sign that something significant was on the horizon. The atmosphere was charged with tension, and uneasiness was seen among the crowd as they sensed that their world might be on the brink of a huge change. Square portal. Out of nowhere, a massive, perfectly square-shaped cloud appeared in the sky, leaving everyone speechless. This one was shaped like a perfect square, with sharp corners that looked like 90-degree angles. It was completely white, and seemed like it didn't belong in the sky. Onlookers thought it was connected to HARP, a powerful machine that controls the weather. As the cloud stayed in the sky, more and more people believed it might be a real portal. They said it was too perfect to be a normal cloud, so what could it be? All in all, it was a weird sight indeed. Fiery UFO. Have you ever seen something strange coming down from the sky? If not, today is your day. The roads were busy with cars, and people were going about their day, and then something happened in the sky that no one could ignore. A mysterious object was slowly moving towards the ground, and everyone could see it. It wasn't just any object, it was a fiery orange UFO.
すごいよこの光。なんなんこれ？これ何ですかこれ？
At first glance, it looked like the sun, but it wasn't. The glowing object moved steadily, and people couldn't take their eyes off it. It was clear to everyone that UFOs were real. There were far too many witnesses for this to be just a story, and not real.
すごいよこの光。これ何ですかこれ？何個もあったん今。
Glowing craft. Be it changing shapes or changing the colors, these aliens have been trying multiple ways to invade our surroundings. And this time, they came with green glows. The video was captured by a man who was sitting on his rooftop and spotted these crafts orbiting the dark skies. Although the video is precise and does not show what happened next, the owner of the video claims it was an attempt by the extraterrestrials to spy on us. But is there any truth to it? You decide. Pizza UFO. A bizarre sight caught the attention of onlookers as a triangular UFO floated high above the mountains. The craft moved in slow, circular patterns, its unusual shape capturing the imagination of those below. As people watched in awe, they couldn't help but wonder about its origin. Was it a secret experiment? Or perhaps a vessel from another world? The atmosphere buzzed with guesses, each theory more crazier than the last, as the triangular UFO continued its silent journey across the sky. Alien display. A strange phenomenon happened in the sky one evening. A thin, white ray of light reached out, as if trying to catch another UFO hovering nearby. People watched in surprise as two tiny balls floated beautifully in front of this ray. With every passing moment, the small orbs moved closer together until they finally merged into one, forming a bright circle of light. But then, something magical happened. They glided gracefully through the night, creating a fascinating display that left everyone below in amazement. Witnesses believe that this was something that only the aliens could do. So does that mean extraterrestrial life exists? Flying UFO? A flying saucer suddenly appeared in the sky above the sparkling sea. Was it a UFO? It looked like a metallic disc, and people on the beach watched in surprise. They couldn't believe their eyes. Many stories had been circulated about UFOs and aliens from other planets, making people curious about why these visitors remained hidden from mankind. Was that on purpose? Some believed that the government was hiding the truth because they were afraid of how people would react. Others felt a strange connection to the UFO as if it had a special message for us, yet no one knew the truth behind it all. Strange cloud. People in China looked up, surprised and curious. A strange cloud appeared, floating in the sky, looking like a big spaceship. It was bright and shining. The cloud had a wide top, but the bottom was a little dark, making it look mysterious. They wondered if it was just a normal cloud, or was it something from outer space? Some took videos and uploaded them on the internet. The cloud made them think about adventures in the sky and what could be out there in the universe. I guess this was a glimpse into the unknown. Palmyra UFO. In the skies above Palmyra, Syria, a strange craft appeared, catching the attention of everyone who saw it. From a distance, it looked like a helicopter, but as it got closer, people realized it was huge. This aircraft, known as the Venture Star, was a cutting-edge military vehicle designed for rapid space travel. With its ability to reach Mars in just 33 hours, the Venture Star amazed onlookers, showcasing the advancements of human technology and sparking excitement about the future of space exploration. Triangular UFO. So, this video showed a triangular UFO flying over Paris skies. People couldn't believe their eyes. The spaceship was moving in a circle, and it had these bright lights shining all around it. It was like the aliens had just finished their work and were heading back to their secret home. The UFO glided so smoothly through the sky, leaving everyone wondering about its mystery. But the real question is, what were they up to? This is what scared the people as they believed an ET war is going to happen soon. Worm UFO. You know, we've seen UFOs in all sorts of shapes and sizes, but a worm-like UFO? Now that's something really strange. Just check out this video. Nobody knows its exact size till now, but it looked about 50 to 60 feet long. No, it's not me saying it, but the researchers. It slithered through the sky, moving like a giant snake. In many cultures, worms symbolize transformation and hidden mysteries. Some folks believe this UFO might represent change or new beginnings. Others thought it could be a sign from the universe, reminding everyone to look deeper into the unknown. The confusion is real. What do you say? Alien Gateway. A man was taking a usual stroll when he captured the unseen. It was a mysterious sphere that appeared in the sky. But what looked like a usual cloud later shocked the onlookers, as a mysterious glowing hole suddenly appeared in the middle of it. People wondered if the cloud could be a portal, a doorway to another world. Many thought it might be a way for aliens to travel. When the cloud flashed, they believed something amazing was about to happen. Unfortunately, that's all there was to it, as the footage stopped there. Sparkling UFOs. In Phoenix, many people saw something extraordinary happening in the sky. They spotted 4 to 5 tiny UFOs that appeared as sparkling lights.
They go away. It almost looked like how they had the small light.
From a distance, these UFOs looked small, but they glowed eerily in the night sky. Everyone felt a mix of excitement and curiosity as they looked at the mysterious objects, predicting their next move. They did not know what these shiny objects were, but they could not take their eyes off them. The lights moved slowly, making people wonder if they were really UFOs, or something else entirely. What would you do if you saw these?
That is bizarre, dude. What's going on, man? There's one circling, and then they go away.
And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. People of Tehran, Iran, were left in shock when they saw a strange object flying above in the sky. It was a UFO, and it looked amazing. It had a round shape and glowed with a bright green light. These lights flickered at the corners, making the UFO stand out in the sky. From a distance, it looked just like a glowing green neon ring. People thought it might be an alien spaceship. Can you imagine seeing something so cool up in the sky? It surely captured everyone's attention and made them wonder what it really was. And that wraps up our compilation. We showed you all these amazing sightings, from strange cloud openings to weird sounds and incredible things in the sky. What did you think? We can't wait to hear your thoughts.